swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Seminoles offense will start this game off. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred. Because it's a rivalry game, they'll keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
And the Seminoles can really attack on this second and short. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws. Finds his man, it's Pittman. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Nothing too surprising about seeing the Seminoles being productive in the passing game.
Man, we can think back, Reese, to so many great offenses for Florida State, whether it's Charlie Ward or Chris Winkie, whoever it is, the trigger man being really, really good is the start of a great Florida State team.
He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, better look out.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Handoff from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Noles trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown Seminoles.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Clemson's offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority. in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Fires to the tight end. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Punt is on its way. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. With the catch, it's McCoy. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He throws. He gets it in. Touchdown, no. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Give to the running back. Picks up the first down. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. And he put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Working the middle. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that first down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. There he goes!
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the dope. Grabbed over the middle, it's Davidson. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive and all.
A shot for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. All down at the 7-yard line. Good return after the pick, and now they are in business. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Back to the ground game on the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll pull it on the read. Tried to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Noles will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for space, it's Davidson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Got it! He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They're going to go for it with a couple of good options here. Get it to the 1, you get the first down. Get it farther, you get the touch. And he will score! Touchdown, Tigers! Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by just 2 over Syracuse. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Pittman. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw at Sperry. The quick out. Turning it on. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Power football with the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Seminoles want to crank the tempo. They go to the ground. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll give it to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Took a shot as he threw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Preston. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the Dome. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. And the returner will be brought down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Berry. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got a wide open receiver. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time. Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Here's the pressure. Intercepted to stop the threat. Takes it back to the 26-yard line as they come up with a big interception there.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. This time he's got it. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they've got him at the 29. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Gets it to him on the screen. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got him downfield. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Davidson. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. On target over the middle. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Clemson is quick to the line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. There he goes to the right. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Florida State. The defense putting points on the board. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20.
That quarterbacks in zone coverage, they have to see it, and they have to manipulate defenders, and they don't. You could tell the middle linebacker reading his eyes the whole way, breaks on the football, and then turns into an offensive player and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the Seminoles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half is the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Davidson. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Sperry. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. This time they'll go to the running game. Brings it to the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Noles will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Got his man. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. No good. Always want to pile on those points when you can, guys, but you have a 20-point lead, life is good. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the RPO, complete.
Our coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. Clemson will send the punt team out. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. To the air, it's Berry. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's McCoy. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's McCoy. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Quarterback on the keeper. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll leave it with him. Powers through the defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Gets it out quickly. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here's a quick throw out to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Davidson. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, Tigers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
PAT unit on the field. Smashes it through for the PAT. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Cincinnati is down, but not out of it. Not in Nippert Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by 13 to Arizona State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Sperry. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Release to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Davidson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He stopped short of the sticks. They tried to pick it up with a screen, but they'll be facing a 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Gives it on the option. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Sperry. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Noles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed in the middle. It's McCoy. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Caught near the sticks. It's Robinson. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The Seminoles have their offense in high gear. To the air on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45 on his way. He's loose. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7.
And it's plays like that that galvanize a home crowd. Just listen to this place right now. It was an awesome job on the scramble, getting what he could get, breaking free, and creating an explosive.
He's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown Seminoles. Ready to try the point after. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They get to him as he throws. He's open on the right. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clemson jumps to the line.
First down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes in the 22.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's first and goal. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll do it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Seminoles will snap it on first and 10. Gonna run it. It's Alchuk. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Trying play action. He's got his man across the middle. And the Seminoles come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. And his throw is incomplete. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. Really had a chance to stretch it out there, but I think they'll live with a 20-point lead.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Makes the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Davidson. And they'll knock him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's in open space downfield. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. They'll move the tight end. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today,